折れた淡い翼君は少し青すぎる空に疲れただけさもう誰かのためじゃなくて自分の
Well, y'all, it's my turn to talk about the top 10. Believe it or not, it's a long list, guys. It's like, wow. So, Jay, how you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. Tell them what you rate, man. Tell them what you're thinking about.
Alright, now, number 10, I gotta say, the RC review. I mean, when I snatched her up this year, she was just brought me back to old school G1.
No doubt, dude. I really, really like that RC figure, man.
She was just sexy out there. I mean, the car was written old school RC right off the bat. I mean, got in robot mode and look at her. I mean, it just like, oh man. Got me drooling on the table. My tongue was stucking out. I mean, wow.
Yeah, that was one of the figures that you had to jump on top of because if you didn't, she was
done. But still had to be legendary. But number 9 had to be, like Jay said, and I said earlier, was Superman versus He-Man. Now, the Superman He-Man had to be so legendary, and none of us had a He-Man nor Superman whatsoever. From Jay's side, but I have a bunch of Superman from the DC Universe line, but nonetheless, none of us got the new He-Man classics. I mean...
Well, yeah, it threw me off just based on the fact that, you know, I mean, as a collector enthusiast, I really didn't expect to see a He-Man versus Superman 2-pack. That was pretty cool.
Yep, once I found him, I had to snatch him up quickly because he was gone right off the bat, but either way, those who did not snatch He-Man off Mad Collectors, like, get him while you can, for he is super gone. The only thing that disappointed me the most, Jay, was that he didn't have his power sword whatsoever. It had his axe.
He had the battle axe.
But nonetheless, he was just...
Well, maybe since he ain't had a power sword, that's probably why he got it behind with me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Superman put him on his back.
But either way, it's just that those who miss out get going towards us, but those who don't have them, wait till you go to the Big Bad Toy Store who didn't re-releasing them one more again.
No doubt, no doubt.
But number 8 had to be my review on the Cobra 5-pack, and I mean, I had to do the dialogue of Duke, who's infiltrating the Cobra base, and I mean, it was fun doing it. Just that looking at them reviews, it was kind of pretty tight work.
No doubt, no doubt.
But number 7 had to be Jay's review on the G.I. Joe 5-pack, and I mean, oh my God, it just that to this day, Jay did his voice work to the point of unbelievable.
Why are you picking on Dial Tone? You were so rude.
I mean, to this day, I'm like, WTF. Why, Jay? Why in the world you did that voice? It's like, oh my God, that was wrong.
Well, I tried to make up for it by coming back and, you know, making sure that I was doing my mind.
Zartan. Yeah, it just says unbelievable. But still, yeah, well, this maybe on. It's a tie for 6. One would be the Rebotech Megatron from BotCon I bought, and to this day, it's just that it brought G1 Megatron and the artwork from Pat Lee together in one happy mold.
That was definitely a nice mold, dude. That is like totally cool, man. That G1 throwback was just tight. Pat Lee can't say enough about that, man.
I wish he returned to comics to do Transformers.
Pat, come back to us, baby. Come back to us.
I mean, I love Don Figueroa, but Pat Lee brought Transformers to his knees.
He brought a different attitude, you know what I mean?
Not attitude, it brought power to it. And I mean, wicked, sick, dope power. It brought G1 emphasis.
It brought bulk to, you know, the Transformers. It brought the bulk to the robots, you know.
Oh, yes. But on 6, still, too, it's our thoughts on Transformer Prime. Like we said in the J thoughts, it's just that when we talk about Transformer Prime, it brought back old school 10 times harder with the help from the writers of the Transformer movies with Michael Bay. And I mean...
And it was beautiful to hear Peter Cullen return as Optimus Prime.
And don't forget about Frank Welker as Megatron.
Yes, it was incredible. Incredible indeed.
It was just downright beautiful hearing Megatron unleashing the power of
Dark Energon.
It was just 10 times nasty than before. Cool, 10 times nasty. And plus, you gotta love the voice work throughout the anime series. And don't forget about Bulkhead.
And
don't forget about The Rock playing Cliffjumper and getting ice in the first episode and came back as a freaking zombie.
Yeah, I know, man. That was pretty cool. I can't wait for February, dude. I cannot wait. I want to see where they're gonna go with this.
Speaking of Mr. Color and Optimus Prime, number 5, Prime from War for Cybertron action figure review just blew my socks off.
Yes, I enjoyed that, dude. That is still one of my favorite displays that I have currently in my Prime collection.
And I mean, you cannot ignore how that, look, and still to this day.
My only disappointment was I wish he was leader class.
Leader class, worship class, either way, he was just mad, sick, dope.
Yeah, he was right.
But passing him, surprisingly, is number 4 is War for Cybertron Bumblebee. Now, again, I love the voice of Johnny Voight of Bleach, Trigon, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers playing Bumblebee in this game. I mean,
yeah, that was pretty cool too.
This is the perfect voice for Bumblebee. I mean, youthful, energetic, and downright run his mouth.
No doubt, no doubt.
I mean, that was just downright Bumblebee. Perfect voicing. I mean, but that is true Bumblebee. But number 3, and Jay covered this up as well, was the Toys R Us exclusive Grimlock.
No doubt, man.
I mean, the differential between the Japanese versus the American Grimlock.
The King Grimlock, him coming with the crown versus the Japanese one coming with, the apron, the bow tie, and the serving platter.
Yeah.
And the Computron helmet. It was interesting to see how much they looked exactly alike and the subtle differences as well between them.
Yep.
Cool.
And another thing about it too is just that you can change from either the red eyes to the blue eyes too.
Yeah, I thought that feature was cool on both of the figures.
But the one thing that disappointed me the most is is that I wish they brought all that into one pack too.
Oh yeah, it would have been cool to be all inclusive.
Yep, exactly. Which leads up to number 2, having the War for Cybertron Shockwave. Soundwave, my bad. Brain fart up my butt.
Yeah, that was pretty cool because I like the idea that, he had his vehicle mode, which was tough vehicle, and then to add insult to injury, how you could transform into the alternate boombox mode.
Yes, that was wicked sick. I mean, to this day, the boombox was, bring power. And it just got my eyes welling up, and I'm about to just cry like a little fan.
Well, like I said, it was a good throwback to the G1, and you know how I feel about G1.
And you and me both. But what topped my list the most this year, it was the fact that it had been the 100th video / 400 subscriber review of The Undertaker.
No doubt, man.
The Undertaker was legendary beyond any WWF / WWE wrestler beyond anybody. He was there during Hulkamania, the rise of the Ultimate Warrior, then came the Next Generation, then came the rise of Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, then came the Triple H DX era, then came the Cena era, which is now still going, and the TPG era. Either way you slice it, I had to pull out all stops. I had to go black and white, and I had to go dark, so dark. I had to basically had to go really dark. And if you guys want to see that review, just hit the screen and see what I'm talking about, because it was just as dark as they come. But Jay, we have more ground to talk about this year.
Well, like I said, 2010 is coming to an end. It's been a good year for the most part. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, but we've been blessed to make it through and see another holiday season. And for me, I'm good, and I look forward to 2011 and doing some more reviews and making our project a little bit more interesting for our viewers.
Yep, but what leads us to the final aspect is which one are our favorite reviewers on the tube. But stay tuned. We talk about that next.